Okay, so we also had to do a cinema for you guys. Thank you, but the it's free.
PlayStation Now subscription.
So we just downloaded Skullgirls Encore because we've been geeking over Skullgirls. But
Mobile game, check it out.
check out the Skullgirls mobile game. Like it is job crank for no reason. The story is even funny. But about this Infinity War, I was angry because of people who were trying to spoil shit and all that. But dude, Marvel, why you do that to me? Why? What the fuck? Oh my god. I wanted to die. Like, I thought I was going to materialize to dust too. What the fuck? Like, oh my god. Like, you start off in the movie like, this is going to be great. It's going to be another great thing. We're going to see Stan Lee's cameo. Ending credits thingy. Oh yeah, we went through all of that in the first 5 minutes. In like the first 5-10 minutes. We got Stan Lee and the happy shit and all that in the first 5 minutes. And then everybody started dying and the shit got super real, man. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Y'all did an Ellen Hopkins on me. There was no real happy ending. There was an okay ending because everybody didn't really die. Like,
Yet. Most people, I hope you realize that for all you comic book fans and Marvel fans and everything like that, if you think that was the end, you're stupid.
Like, we know it's not the end, but come on, man. Why? You could have gave us some hope. Like,
Hope? What is hope? If you know
Captain
the comic
Marvel.
book series,
But
you know the comic book series, the crossover, Infinity Gauntlet, then you know what happens. Like, I got Mr. Cass. I'm gonna be messaging you. I'm gonna be messaging you soon, sir. Best believe that. We gonna have that combo.
it's just, like, oh my fucking god. I am angry at Star-Lord for kirking the fuck off when we was about to win it right there. But I can't be mad.
I can't be mad at it.
I can't be mad. You lost pretty much.
You lost the only thing you really had left, and that was the more. If I would have lost the only thing I had left, I would have snapped too.
Like, that's a snap. That is definitely a snap. Yeah, that's a snap y'all gotta give him. Definitely. Like, he was willing to kill Gamora himself.
Should have gone home, Peter.
Then Peter. Spider-Man!
My only real question is, if Spider-Man gets erased, how do we have a Spider-Man Homecoming 2? If T'Challa gets erased, how do we get Black Panther 2?
I mean, of course, there's going to be some saving here because they can't just die. And in the comic book universe, of course, they're still alive, so they had to do something to come back. But still, the heartbreak, the fucking heartbreak, man. Like, all of this could easily be reversed and erased with the time stone. But
that's why I think that's gonna happen in part 2.
And Doctor Strange went through all 14 million plus ways of how they won, and he saw the one where they won. And if given the time stone and letting this happen was the only way, you heard him say before he materialized off in the dust, then that means he did the thing in the one situation where they would win. So if this is what they had to do in order to win, then
you can't really get mad. Like, I understand, like, there's a part 2, May 2019. Be prepared.
Like, if you didn't stay after the end credits to see that last part, because that last part is now where I am happy as fuck. Because now I don't have to wear Harley and Deadpool shit because those are my favorites. I can now wear my shits. And I'm not going to say nothing at all. Because if you did watch it at the end credits, you know who the fuck is coming to help.
And that's your own fault. That's your own fault because it's a Marvel movie. Every Marvel movie that has come out within the last 10 years has had an end credit scene.
Actually,
And
you know
yes,
what?
it's been
Fuck it.
10 years they've built this MCU.
I am going to spoil it because I'm sick and tired of you motherfuckers that spoiled half of the movie for me. Captain Marvel. It's the beginning of Captain Marvel's movie, basically. This movie was the beginning of Captain Marvel's. It explains. It basically starts off to explain where the fuck her movie comes from. Because Nick Fury called her ass right before he disappeared. And of course, Samuel Jackson. I didn't hear it clearly whether he said motherfucker or fuck.
Oh no, he got dematerialized before he could finish. It was motherfuck.
Yeah, motherfucker. Like, of course, Samuel Jackson is still the motherfucker, man.
You know, his last words on this earth would have been motherfucker.
That was his last word. They couldn't even get the out, man. You just had to stop it, motherfucker. That, oh my god. Like, come on, Marvel. God.
Why you heartbreak us like that?
Why you do that? Like, now I understand the meme with Thor when it's like at the beginning of the movie, at the end.
Fuck the end, halfway through.
Just
fuck the halfway through.
The beginning. Like, it's
they
all,
killed Loki in like what? 5 minutes into the movie?
5 minutes! Come on! Like, I understand
damn.
Loki was an asshole, but he was doing good shit. He was being sneaky and demising against the right guy. Well, why we do that? Why?
Right, and I thought Thor died too. I was about to be heartbroken like a motherfucker. Like, how the hell did you kill a god?
He is a literal god.
How did you kill a god?
He didn't materialize in the dust, did he? He is a literal fucking
kill a god like that. It's not gonna be that easy to kill Thor. Come on now.
And then Groot made the handle. My man Groot made the handle.
I gotta get rid of teenage Groot.
Like, he had a bad attitude, and then you find out Thor can understand him, and then he started liking Thor to make the handle for the axe. So therefore, Groot is worthy to hold one of Thor's weapons.
Which
no one picks that up.
Actually happen
because he picks it up. He picks it up before he chops his own arm off to make the handle. So
that makes Groot worthy to wield the hammer.
And that's how Groot becomes the next Thor. Because that happened.
In the comic book series, if you actually follow comics, Groot does become Thor. Which is actually quite awesome. If you haven't read that story, then that's one of the arcs you actually should need to check out.
Other than that, it's like, I'm still asking the question, Marvel, why you do that? Like, I'm believing this is set up for some more awesome shit to come out this year. And it's an opening for other characters and casts and things to be happening. And we can see what happens with Marvel Universe when the world is literally a wasteland. Because this is what's happening. The world is becoming to look exactly like Titan. After everybody materializes away, and depending on how Earth goes, which way of that, it could either rebuild itself with forestation and all that, or just die off from the damage that we've already caused.
See, now I understand those memes of calling Thanos one of the best Marvel villain. Of course, I knew that Thanos was going to be the best Marvel villain that they had out, but his reasoning behind it, his actions, I understand everything, and I understand why they call him a madman, and I understand why he says, I don't care, I'm going to do it anyway, because it's necessary. I hate to say that, but I feel like, unfortunately, if this planet were to become too inhabited, that would have to be an option. I don't want it to be an option, and that's why they have this space program that they're trying to work out and, eventually find a new planet that we can go to.
And trying to colonize on Mars for the meantime.
If you think about it, the same thing will happen to this new planet as well.
So that's where everybody should tune into Netflix and watch Bill Nye Saves the World and pick up his book, Everything All at Once. Why? Because Bill Nye makes fucking sense, alright? If you want to make a celebrity a president, make it Bill Nye. But I bet you he'll deny your ass because he ain't about to be for that shit. He's trying to save the world. Being a president would not be part of that. He can influence the government, but he needs people's help. We don't have to try to do a space program. We don't have to waste money in doing that. The money that you're wasting in that, you could be spending and trying to help rejuvenate the earth as it was. Wind energy sources, you know, trying to get energy from the sun, stop all this fossil fuel burning. It's possible. They've done the math, and it doesn't cost as much as it does for all this military and scientific shit. I mean, it's still scientific shit, but it's cheap scientific shit that does a big difference. While y'all spending big amounts of money for this little bit of difference that makes a bigger damage, you know? See how stupid and why we should listen to Bill Nye? I'm not just saying that because he's my role model, but it makes a lot of fucking sense, and no one's listening. I don't understand why. Oh, because social media rules the world. Wake up. Stop being with the trend of waking up. Sleepy motherfuckers. Crawl out of the sleeping bag, you caterpillars, and grow into butterflies. Really wake up.
Speaking of caterpillar and butterflies,
you gotta
check
listen
out
to that song.
5ix9ine featuring Eminem, Caterpillar. Now that's how you do. That's how you do.
You gotta listen to that song. That song, man, it's like preaching
you don't fuck with a butterfly.
It's like preaching to the music industry. You got to listen to that song. That song is for everybody who doesn't like today's music whatsoever. Like the mumble shit.
You don't fuck with the caterpillars. Ooh. Caterpillars turn to butterflies. Butterflies so on that ass. You'll be mad you fuck with the caterpillar.
Very mad. Don't mind my weird child. Don't fuck with the caterpillars. Another movie that I've actually been reading the book for, A Wrinkle in Time. A Wrinkle in Time, I haven't actually heard any comments from anybody that's actually read the book. I've been arguing about the price difference because of the Disney cover and the actual story. And I have heard some arguments about people in the movies and they don't like how certain things were in there. I can understand why Oprah Winfrey's in there now. I'm not jive angry about it. I'm sure she was bored and she just wanted something to do. If I was rich and black and I had nothing to do but sit there and profit, why not show up in a movie? Everybody's in movies. Movie! Then
Jack Daniels Honey.
So, I've read the book. I've read the entire book. I got to find the other 3 books. Or 4. I think it's a 5-book series. I have to find the other 4. Because this story is intense. The story is very intense. I have to watch the movie because I haven't watched the movie. That's probably going to be the next video I make is watching A Wrinkle in Time. So I can actually give some feedback on it. But I can say that I got to watch that movie. So, as usual, click the subscribe button. And don't forget to press the little bell so you can get every new video that I make. And I'll see you guys later. Stay high.